gets wounded. Many people don't realize exactly how much work goes into having farm animals and to keep them safe and healthy. When your horse gets a puncture wound or a cut, it's definitely important to know what to do while you wait on your vet to arrive. And as said by Kenneth L. Marcella, DVM, cuts and puncture lacerations are a fact of life when you have a horse. As mentioned in the American Manual for Pet Health, stabilizing the horse is the first main thing that needs to be done. This helps a horse remain calm as best as possible and keeps him still while you are caring for the wound. American Manual also states that the second thing to do is to apply pressure to the wound using your hands. You need to try to apply as much pressure as possible if the horse is bleeding a good amount. And once that is ceased, then you can measure the depth of the wound by using a Q-tip. This is very important in determining the rest of the steps and what you need to be able to tell your vet. Marcella also mentions that it's very important to flush the wound out with an antibacterial solution such as iodine. And even using water, if you don't have iodine, is better than nothing, because you want to flush out all unwanted materials and bacteria, because this causes infection to get out. So the fifth step is to wrap the wound to keep germs or bacteria out, and this is just until you're able to meet with your veterinarian. This will help keep down infection as much as possible. And once your vet comes to check out the condition, they will most likely provide antibiotics and pain meds as well to give you, and they'll give you more direction as to what to do on a daily basis to care for the wound. There is also a brace that I think they still use, and it's called a fetlock brace, support brace, and I'm sure that it is used today by most vets. It's written by Whitfield, Carballo. Horses with flexor tendon lacerations, it can be managed with a fetlock support brace alone, and it has a similar outcome with shorter hospitalization than horses managed by any other method. It's just a brace that fits over the leg and holds the like the galls and all that stuff in place. Taking these steps is very important, and those of you with large animals need to understand just how important it is. Those of you thinking about getting large animals should consider all of these steps before you purchase them. These steps are crucial when having horses, and this is also stated by Marcella. Cuts and puncture wounds, again, it's just a fact of life when you have large animals. Horses, cows, anything, any pasture animal is going to get cuts and lacerations from things just outside. So it's best to be prepared and know what to do while you wait on a professional. And I can speak from experience because I've had a horse. I have a horse, and his name is Carballo. And I would want to know, I haven't had this happen yet, but I would want to make sure that I knew what to do if he were to get cut or get a wound. I would want to make sure that I knew the steps, which are stabilizing him to make him comfortable, applying pressure to stop the bleeding, injecting a solution to keep bacteria out, and making sure I contact my vet so he knows that I need him as soon as possible.